Hello, welcome back to PlayStation Access. My name's Dave, and I am live at Gamescom with Elle.
Hello. It's
Hello.
very exciting.
It is. Well, I like to add a little pizzazz, which is very, which is quite apt actually, because we're going to be talking about customization in Need for Speed Heat, which I have played at
you
Gamescom.
did. I'm very jealous.
But before we get into that, it's worth just saying Need for Speed Heat has been announced. It's a new Need for Speed. I mean, that's a silly thing to say, but I've said it. It's staying in. It's a new Need for Speed. There's been, there was a little hiatus last year between Payback and this one, and I'm really excited with what I've seen so far, because it seems like a return to some of the DNA of Need for Speed's past, perhaps.
This is what I wanted to hear you say,
Yeah,
so I'm
definitely.
excited.
I mean, it's just a little bit more realism, I'd say, on the realism side, in terms of the theme and the tone. Not in terms of the driving. It's still outrageous and amazing and mad, and you're smashing into everything, as hopefully you'll be seeing on the screen right now. But yeah, in terms of the kind of thematic material that it borrows from, it seems to be based in much more of a realism, at least in my opinion. For instance, now there's not a day and night cycle, but you will race in the day and you will race in the night, and those two things are very different. So in the daytime, you're taking part in quote-unquote legit races, and you are, rising the ranks, you're earning money, you're buying parts of your car, which will be useful in the customization you'll see in a moment. At night, it's quote-unquote not legit racing, it's naughty racing, it's illegal racing. So in fact, the daytime racing can also be illegal, but the difference is that in the daytime the police kind of turn a blind eye to... Well, not a blind eye, but they're lenient.
Yes.
So I think you have to go pretty wild before the police become involved. At night, it's just straight up bad. It's illegal racing.
Quite literally good cop, bad cop. I love this.
Exactly.
Right?
And the police are there with a heavy hand ready to take you down. And really, to progress the game, you need to be doing both, which I think is cool. It's like there's a rep system, which I think at night, if you're smashing into cops and stuff, whilst that's quite bad, it earns you good rep. So that's a decision you have to make. But there's always the threat of getting busted and losing whatever kind of loot, earnings or parts that you've gleaned that evening. So there's like a give and take there, which is quite
like
cool.
how much do you push the night?
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
that a lot.
And then there's the daytime to fall back on. If you're like, I just want some just normal races, don't want to worry about the cops so much, that's there for you. We're not going to talk about that, or we have just talked about that.
We have talked about it.
We need to talk about customization. And although there's lovely car customization, which I'm going to come on to, first of all, more importantly, there's lovely character customization. So I got to choose my character, and I chose my character. You get a little, every time you select a character, they do a little move.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going to pay any attention to how they look. I'm just going to base my character choice.
I kind of want to guess which one you chose.
I was going to say, can you guess? I mean, and also which one's you?
Okay. Well,
I guess this is like this is the attitude I suppose you'd want your character to have.
Yeah, definitely.
Not which one is you.
I kind of feel like you chose the one on the right of this guy, the one with his arms crossed.
This guy?
Yeah.
Look at his little... That is so not me or who I want to be.
Okay, well, I'm looking at this strong silent guy at the end as well.
Yes, I'm throwing you off. I wanted to be this woman, but I wasn't really into her little wave.
Well,
so that's a hint. That's two that you've had eliminated.
Okay, well then I'm going to go for the lady in the crop top, who is 3 from the left.
I'm sorry, it's this guy.
No! Okay, well, I did briefly reference him, strong silent type.
We just understand each other, this guy and I. I was just like, yes, 100%. So
is
I'm
this
gonna.
how you see yourself, Dave?
No, this is just who I want to be.
Okay.
No, it's not that either. Stop. It's not. This is not psychology.
Sure.
So we're fast forwarding here, just kind of showing generally the character customization. I mean, there's going to be a bit because I was quite, I was taking my time and enjoying myself when I captured this gameplay and didn't think about the kind of need for it to actually be something.
Who had to sit through you choosing between 18,000 hats.
Exactly. Can I point out that jacket? I don't know. Is it a jacket? It's like a top. Obviously, I would never wear it, but I think it's very, very cool. I was happy with my guy.
I'm going to make you wear this, right? We're going to make you wear this for real.
Please get in touch with someone at EA. If we can get any of those clothes, I'll absolutely wear them. But now onto the main event, which is the car customization. So I didn't know anything about this before I went into it. It's so intuitive and nice. It's just, what I really like about it is, first of all, the making changes is basically instantaneous. So when you're looking at I mean, at the moment I'm colouring the rims, which is something I didn't know I wanted to do until I discovered that I could do it. And now every car I own will have tinted rims of some kind. Also, this is the best thing ever, colour shift paint. Is this a thing that really exists? I have seen one of them. You can't see it so much on the rims, I will grant you, but you'll see it later. It comes into good effect. But yeah, I mean, I guess this is all based on real world stuff.
Yeah, you definitely can get that, yeah.
And that's insane, and I must have a car with it now. I will settle for one that's in Need for Speed Heat, I suppose, but if you can, a real one would be good. But yeah, it's near instantaneous, so it particularly comes into effect when you're looking at the specific parts of the car.
Yeah.
I love that you can just instantly see how this is changing the look.
Yeah.
I mean, I would change the car. This is a completely aesthetic design I've gone for. I feel a little bit of an idiot saying that when you see how it turns out. But my point is, I was just looking at the parts, just putting them on the car and deciding I like that one more than that one, you know? And it's a really fluid, intuitive way of doing it. It just makes... I'm not a car modder. I don't know anything about cars, but I've liked doing this. This was a nice process, you know? And I'm not one for character customization. I suppose you could argue that customizing your car is a lot like character customization, and it's something I always struggle with in games. I don't know whether that's because they're, I don't know, kind of, you know, humanoid or something, or I worry too much about, am I saying that I want to be this person? But when it comes to customizing a car, I'm like, hell yeah. This is all about like what I want. Obviously,
I don't know why I'm exactly the same. I care about it so much. It doesn't matter what game, like I need that car. And bear in mind, I can't drive in real life.
Right, okay.
But for some reason, cars in games, I'm obsessed with how they look. Like, and this, like watching every detail, like that's something I care about so much. I think it's because it's like representing me, which I don't always feel about an actual, like you said, a humanoid character. I'm like, this is not me. Yeah. But like a car, I'm like, no, this is my rep on the line.
Yeah, exactly. I really like that. It's just literally plugging different parts on and seeing if you like them or not.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that. Obviously, then there's the whole other side. That's the actual kind of, you know, the hardware side of it. Then there's the paint and wrap. It had, I thought, a really nice wrap on it, but I thought everyone would like to see the options, so I took the wrap off it. Started again with the paint. Obviously, this is the access car. I mean, not actually.
Why is that what you went for?
What, the access car?
Yeah.
Well, just because I thought it made sense.
I liked the number plate, but I feel like the bright blue on a car, and I like our colours, but on a car?
I mean, it's not bright. It's just I needed a starting point, you know? I was like, I'll make an access car.
Okay.
It will probably be blue.
So you're telling me from here it gets way better? Like this
no,
was just your...
I mean, not way better. I think you're going to like the decals. But we'll see.
Oh, I like that tint.
Check out the colour shift paint.
So this is the colour shift. This is what I like.
So I went with, I mean, looking back, I'm not sure this is my favourite, but I went with complementary colour because I didn't want it to be too showy.
And
you know?
Yeah, I feel like that represents
This
you.
is where
just not too showy.
Not too showy. Just sort of, you know, just getting by.
All right, I take it back. It actually does look really good.
Look at the paint. The actual. So it's a kind of carbon that I've used. I think it looks super, super cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, dollar bill signs.
Okay.
For the.
I mean,
I thought that sums us up in gold.
Yeah, I mean, I suddenly feel like I see myself more clearly now looking at this car.
Right? This is what you're part of now, Elle. You're part of.
Oh God.
This is very much how I see Access. So lovely PlayStation Blue, and then just dollar signs. And this is my beautiful car that I ended up with. You get to do this lovely, like you can view your car at any time, and it's so satisfying. And you can rev the engine whilst you're doing it, which I really like. And my dudes in the background. Check out their carbon though; it's so cool. like I would really like.
I do need to walk back my previous car. I mean, I'm not taking back the dollar bill sign stuff, but this is gorgeous.
Look at that!
Oh God, it's gorgeous.
It's really, really good.
And I'm normally a black rims person as well. I like a black rim, but they look really good.
They are fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm incredibly proud. It was like I am not obviously no good at this, but I think I've ended up with something that I genuinely like.
Good spoiler there.
Maybe not the decals. I want that paint job massively. So yeah, that is the Access car that we ended up with. It's worth pointing out that you then get these lovely loading screens with your car in. It's worth pointing out that you can also, there was a few other options that I didn't look into. So you can customize your exhaust sound. You can customize.
Oh, I heard about this. Aren't there like 4 sliders?
There are, yeah. There's like
Which
tone and
I'm
timbre
kind of
and like
obsessed with.
throaty or not so throaty. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, all that kind of good stuff. And you can also tinker with the kind of ride, as in the like height, the ride height,
yeah.
and the kind of pitch that the camber that your tires have. I left that bit out on purpose because I went for the highest ride and the straightest wheels, and I thought you'd hate it. So that's Need for Speed Heat. That's our brief look from Gamescom. Please do like this video if you liked it. Let us know in the comments below if you think my car is the best. I expect to see lots of these. And if not, how would you make it better? Actually, don't say that. I'm not interested in that.
Do say that.
Don't say that bit. Please do subscribe, though, and make sure you've hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more amazing paint jobs from the world of PlayStation.
For the players.